Up next on Lion TV, Landon Marino has a story about the new way teachers are delivering content to students, and Josh with a singing featured lion on this week's Lion of the Week.
And me, Lexi Farron, with all your national sports updates. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Hi, it's good to be with you this Friday. I'm Ashley Coker.
And I'm Anna Calkins. Let's hear some announcements.
The Foreign Language Department has started their fundraiser. You can go to www.goezfr.com to order anything from cookies to home decor. Be sure to fill in your name, the school code SEAR23, and your favorite French/Spanish student's name, aka Ashley Coker. They will be taking orders through September 27th.
Searcy High School will host one of the ACRO college fairs on October 12th for all juniors and seniors in the SHS cafeteria. Juniors will attend 8:30 to 9:15 and seniors will attend 9:15 to 10:30.
If students wish to purchase a 2021 yearbook, they can see Ms. Cook in room 110 before school or email her at ccook@searcyschools.org to arrange another time. Books are $50. For the next year's yearbook, students should go to Jostens website to place the order.
11th graders interested in taking the PSAT to be considered for national merit status can sign up in the guidance office at this time. The PSAT will be held October 13th and the cost is $19. Please bring exact cash amount or a check payable to Searcy High School. The deadline is September 25th at the end of the day.
Former Arkansas State Senator Eddie Joe Williams announced that he would run for the Republican nomination. The position is currently held by Republican Secretary of State John Thurston.
Arkansas reported 36 new COVID-19 deaths and more than 1,500 new coronavirus cases on Tuesday. The Department of Health said that the state's death toll from COVID-19 now totals 7,334 since the pandemic began. The state's total coronavirus cases rose by 1,544 to nearly 500,000. Arkansas ranks 15th nationally for the new cases per capita, according to Johns Hopkins University research data.
For the first time in 60 years of human spaceflight, the SpaceX rocket is soon to blast into orbit with no professional astronauts on board, only 4 tourists. The company's first private flight will be led by a 38-year-old entrepreneur who's bankrolling the entire trip. He's taking 2 sweepstakes winners with him on a 3-day trip, along with a healthcare worker who survived childhood cancer. Set to launch Wednesday night from Kennedy Space Center, the 2 men and 2 women will soar 100 miles higher than the space station, aiming for an altitude of 357 miles, just above the current position of the Hubble Space Telescope.
Wow, that story is out of this world.
Speaking of extraterrestrials, Landon has a story for us on something that seems alien to our school district.
Let's hear it, Landon.
As many of you know, we switched from Google Classroom to Schoology this year. Many people love this new program, but others can't relate. We talked to some staff and students about their opinion of this topic.
We switched from Google Classroom to Schoology because it has a lot more features and it will sync with our grading system in eSchool. So it should make our grading process a little bit easier.
There are many pros and cons to switching our school program, but over the years, people will get used to Schoology and its many features.
It takes a long time to learn a new program and there's a lot of new features with Schoology, so right now, everybody's just trying to learn and figure it out, but a lot of my friends at other schools that use it say they didn't like it at first, but it actually turned out to be a lot better in the end.
There has been many benefits. Ms. Taylor talks about how Schoology benefits her in her math class, and some things that she misses about Google Classroom.
In math, we use Delta Math, and I really like that it takes the grades and updates it into the gradebook automatically. I've tried that a few times already, and it seems to be working fine. I like the way Google Classroom looked, like it had a nice, cleaner kind of look to it, and I like the folders in Schoology, but I just like how I was used to Google Classroom. It was easier to use.
Kendall Foster has some feedback and suggestions on a new switch to help improve Schoology.
Whenever you submit something, it doesn't just go away like it did in Google Classroom. It just stays there on like the upcoming assignment part, and it makes me angry that you can see grades, but I don't find like it's not much harder just to go open another tab to go to hack. So
As you can see, Schoology has been making many improvements in our school, but everyone can say they miss OG Google Classroom, but sometimes it's good to make new changes. Back to the news desk.
Thanks, Landon. Hopefully everyone will start getting used to it.
Now let's go to Charity with the weather.
Today is September 17th of 2021. Today's high will be 88, mostly cloudy with a 24% chance of rain. Your winds will be east at 9 miles per hour, humidity at 76%, and your sun rose at 6:51 a.m. On to tonight. Your low will be 69, partly cloudy with a 24% chance of rain. Your winds at northeast at 5 miles per hour, humidity at 94%, and your sunset will be at 7:10 p.m. Onto the almanac. Your average high temperatures will be 96 and your average low will be 59. Your monthly average of precipitation is 3.35 inches. Your month to date is 1.08 inches. Onto the 5cast. Saturday, your high will be 89 and your low will be 69 with a 42% chance of rain. Your Sunday will be 87 as your high and 69 as your low with a 37% chance of rain. Scattered thunderstorms Monday with a high of 86 and a low of 68 with a 38% chance of rain. Partly cloudy Tuesday with a high of 86 and a low of 66 with a 38% chance of rain. Wednesday, scattered thunderstorms at a high of 82 and a low of 58, 38% chance of rain, and it looks like we're going to have some rain at the early part of next week. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Charity. Looks like the temperatures are finally cooling down.
Ashley, what's for lunch today?
Today for lunch, we're having mazzola pasta, and that's all you need to know. Back to the news desk.
Sounds good. Be sure to thank all of our wonderful lunch ladies for all the hard work that goes into preparing our lunches.
Now, Josh DeGroat has a special interview with this week's Line of the Week, Mac Kaufman.
Take it away, guys.
Good morning, Cersei High. I'm Josh DeGroat here with our Line of the Week, Choir President Mac Kaufman. Mac, why is choir important to you and what do you enjoy most about it?
Choir is important to me because growing up I always loved to sing and I really enjoy it because that's where I made a lot of my really good friends.
What are your personal goals as a choir member this year?
I really want to make all region and all state this year.
How has the responsibility of choir president affected your view on choir?
I never really realized how much outside of school time it takes to do all the things that we do in choir.
What does the choir as a whole hope to accomplish this year?
I think we all just really want to have a good concert and to be able to compete in CPA in person.
How has having 3 choir directors affected the choir?
It's kind of put a strain on us, honestly. We've had a lot of people quit, and then some people come back. But overall, it's made us all a really tighter group and way better friends.
And how do you feel about the new director?
I really like Miss Thomas. She brings a lot of fun to our group and a lot of energy every day, and she tries to make every day the best day that we could have.
Well, that's all I have for you this week. Back to the anchors.
I'm excited to see what the new director will bring to the choir program.
Me too. What's next on the agenda, Anna?
Looks like Lexi Farron has some exciting sports updates for us.
Great. Take it away, Lexi.
Good morning, Searcy High School. In local sports, the Searcy Lions volleyball team played at Greene County Tech this past Tuesday. The Lions won the match in 3 sets against the Golden Eagles. The Searcy Lions golf team also had a tournament Tuesday going up against Benton. They placed 3rd overall with a score of 340. The junior varsity tennis team went to Batesville yesterday to take on the Pioneers and Southside. While we don't have the score of those matches, we were able to catch an interview with tennis player London King.
I feel like I've improved in my serves a lot this season, and just as an all-around player, became better. I feel like we've improved in our teamwork and being able to work together and just all around become better players.
In national sports, the National League wildcard looks to be a race to the finish as 4 teams look to play October baseball. As of Thursday the 16th, the St. Louis Cardinals are ahead of the pack with a record of 76-69. Then the San Diego Padres with a record of 75-70, and the Cincinnati Reds also with a score of 75-70. And then the Philadelphia Phillies with a record of 73-72. With 3 weeks left of the regular season, don't be surprised if the standings for the wild card change by then. The NHL starts to get ready for the preseason coming up next week. Preseason games you can't miss include the St. Louis Blues as they take on the Minnesota Wild, and the Carolina Hurricanes take on the defending champs for the second year in a row, Tampa Bay Lightning. In the NFL, the Ravens took on the Raiders at Las Vegas for Monday Night Football. The game went into overtime as both teams struggled to produce any offense until the Raiders' offense was able to pull through and score a touchdown and upset the Ravens 33-27. The Raiders' next game will be on Sunday afternoon as they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Ravens' next game will be against the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. Well, Cersei, that's all the sports updates I have for you today. See you again next Wednesday. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks for those sports updates, Lexi.
Speaking of updates, Britton Lowry has just published a new Lion Press story about music production. Make sure to check it out at www.cerseilionpress.com.
Well, that wraps up today's episode of Lion TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cersei High Lion TV.
And follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Cersei Lion TV, and Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Ashley Coker.
And I'm Anna Calkins. See you next week.